before the game. The atmosphere inside the King Power is absolutely electrifying, Dan. Just listen to that noise.
There's Wes Morgan at the head of the Leicester City line. What a big returnee he is for Leicester City tonight. The atmosphere absolutely buzzing inside the stadium. It's New Year's Eve and the 4th of July rolled into one at the King Power Stadium, and Leicester City hope that their performance can be as explosive as the introduction of the two teams here onto the field. Wes Morgan's return after 6 games out is huge for Leicester. The captain lines up alongside Benalouan at centre-back with Robert Huth suspended. Danny Drinkwater returns in midfield after a rest at the weekend. 10 of this 11 started the first leg in Madrid. Shinji Okazaki keeps his place. He was replaced at half-time in the Calderon by Andy King. And Didi and Vardy are a booking away from a suspension. Diego Simeone left out the likes of Griezmann, Savic, Koke and Saul Niguez at the weekend, but they all return tonight. It's essentially the tried and trusted unit back together. Gavi, the captain, is also back after a day off against Osasuna. Jose Jimenez starts in midfield. There's no place in the starting lineup for either Torres or Gamero. Both are on the bench. It's a more defensive Atletico tonight. It's neatly taken down by Koke. Now here's Antoine Griezmann. Yannick Carrasco, Griezmann's carried on the run, sliding interception by Simpson. The corner to Atletico Madrid, but they've got to keep their wits about them at the back, Leicester.
They've just got him behind there, Griezmann, nobody picking him up. You can see exactly what Carrasco wants to do, the reverse pass into Griezmann.
Mark Albrighton, Mahrez is a bit more central. Jamie Vardy gets his head up and looks for Shinji Okazaki, who was running in at pace. It's the best opportunity that Leicester City have managed to create so far.
Well, Mahrez went looking for the ball, found himself in a fantastic position. Just look, he's in between the lines there. Great first touch, and on the way of the pass to Vardy was brilliant. He's seen Okazaki, went with his right foot. Could he have gone with his left? Yes, he probably could have. Good opportunity there for Leicester City.
It's quite possibly the first thing in the Leicester players as each minute ticks by. There's Yannick Carrasco, now Koke. Carrasco has made the run from the middle. What an important touch that was from Morgan. Would have been clean through on Schmeichel had the captain not got there. Felipe Luis with the ball in, and then powered down and powered in by Saul Niguez, and it's the away goal that Leicester City simply couldn't concede.
Yeah, you said, Fletch, it was a great block from Morgan in the first place. Carrasco would have been in. See the run from Carrasco, but the captain with a good strong right foot, and then Saul on the back post. It's Felipe Luis. Great ball in, and I've got to say, Fletch, what a fantastic header. His neck muscles, the power, the zip off the surface. Great header from Saul. Look at the focus. It's a great header, angled to that far corner. Brilliant finish.
Saul Niguez, a 6th goal of the season, the 3rd one he scored in the Champions League. He got one in the last 16 against Bayer Leverkusen. Scored in the semi-final last season against Bayern Munich. Mahrez, Jimenez with a foot in, and then the counter-attack involving Griezmann. Now Gavi. Carrasco had made a really good run for the middle, had Griezmann been able to spot him. Morgan in with the challenge, didn't get there. Here is Yannick Carrasco. Saul Niguez is up there with him. Took it early as well, and Schmeichel was aware just how much that ball was curling on its way to him.
Yeah, coming from that right-hand side, Saul found himself in a good position on his
left there to take the Leicester corner. Saul Niguez with an important header in his own box this time. Albrighton with another opportunity. Jimenez was in the middle this time, and then Riyad Mahrez came through a crowd, and Jan Oblak was in the right place behind the player.
Yeah, he just wanted that to fall onto his left foot. Good communication, he obviously called for it. Just seemed to roll down his shin as he hits it straight into the arms of Oblak.
Koke, Carrasco has made the run, he's playing down the left 1 minute and down the right the next. He's up there on his own though, through the challenge of Benalouan, and he's still going here. Yannick Carrasco, he's showing his strength. Kasper Schmeichel in the end had to go out there and deal with it for Leicester. Look at this challenge on Kasper Schmeichel on Yannick Carrasco a couple of minutes ago, Robbie, at the other end.
Yeah, he seemed to take Carrasco's leg first, his left leg. Just watch it there. Then he won the ball. You've got to say, penalty.
Gavi to Griezmann. He's got that bit of acceleration now, we see it. Antoine Griezmann running through Leicester. Here's Griezmann still looking to tee up Carrasco. Albrighton just leant on him. The Italian referee says no penalty, and Albrighton clears it, but that's Antoine Griezmann. And
Carrasco, as you see here, poor from Fuchs there. Drinkwater can't catch him, and then the reverse pass there. Carrasco, just don't think he was going to get on the end of it. Good defending from Albrighton, not a penalty for me.
Well, the lads disagree. Sent forward by Simpson. Flicked on is Chilwell with a chance. Struck it sweetly, Chilwell, but couldn't keep it down.
Yeah, he watches the ball. Decent technique on his left foot, just a fraction too high, but I think the plan will be now for Leicester to knock the long ball, get a Joa, Vardy, get the wing backs.
Chip up towards Joa, Godin behind him, and Mahrez. Albrighton in towards Vardy. It will fall here for Ben Chilwell, and then it's in, and Leicester City get a lifeline through Vardy. His second goal in the Champions League, and maybe there is still hope for Leicester.
Well, there is still hope. Half an hour to try and get two more. They're putting long balls in. This time it's Albrighton from a decent angle. Vardy tried to win the first, then Chilwell on his left foot. Good block initially, but Vardy, the right man at the right time. Decent finish, shy of three bodies in front of him. He lifts it into the roof of the net. Still half an hour to go.
Jamie Vardy's 14th goal of the season, his 8th goal in his last 11. Christian Fuchs with another one of these long throws. They've got a Joa to aim at now as well. Morgan's in the mix. A Joa with a chance! Vital clearance.
I think it's Hernandez, a substitute. The ball falls to a Joa. It looked like it was going in. The substitute blocks it. Sal with a block that time, but this time it was Hernandez, a substitute. They won the second ball. It's a clean strike from a Joa. Very important block.
In that Atletico Madrid technical area, he's been so much more animated the last 10 minutes or so. Now this long ball finds Mahrez, who's looking to tee up Jamie Vardy! Savage this time with the block. That's twice in the last couple of minutes that Atletico Madrid have...
You see the pullback. Vardy doesn't strike it cleanly. Just see there, hits it into the ground. It looked like it was good in that far corner.
Committing bodies one way can come back the other and maybe exploit some space. Here's Albrighton. Riyad Mahrez. In towards Vardy with a flick and through to Oblak.
Very open game now. Probably suit both sides, the counter-attack. Mahrez there with the ball into the box, Vardy. No back heel. Game's wide open now.
There's almost a hush descended over the stadium It's Mahrez, and it didn't quite come down quickly enough.
They're trying to go for the smallest man in the wall. Koke got it over him, but he just couldn't get it down. Joa just nudged him out of the way.